Hi, everyone. It's Mark Walker here, Head of Member Services at I4CP with the latest edition of highlights from our weekly talent acquisition call. We have been asking TA leaders about their priorities as they think about the road ahead and their number one focus for improving overall effectiveness. They are really focusing on ensuring they're streamlining their process and pipelining key talent, even in the means of hiring freezes. We had special guests this week from Kelly Services in a triumvirate of leaders. Sarah, Marvin, and Jen told a fantastic story about how they're evolving their talent acquisition organization to really rethink the way that they are delivering strategic and specialized value to their organization and their clients. What was great to hear was not only how they're thinking about redefining their structure, but they're also thinking about the technology and the recruiter behavior that's crucial to really drive change overall. They told great examples of how they're thinking in combination with marketing to create great videos for attracting applicants, as well as enabling them to put their best self forward. We dove deeper into a variety of segments of how they have broken down the work within TA. We'd love to hear the examples of how they're thinking about analytics and how they're becoming stronger storytellers to be able to advise hiring managers on how they're thinking about the market and the cost effectiveness of a variety of applicants that they bring forward. They dove deep into their specialty programs, especially how they're thinking differently about universities and attracting a more diverse population. This obviously has broad implications for how they're attracting people on a global level. The last piece that the Kelly team talked about was how they're thinking differently about a talent exchange process, that instead of thinking about very specific roles, they're really looking at capabilities from a supply, demand, and talent pipeline combination to really think about where can this group of talent or those individuals get plugged into different places. And one of the core outcomes that they found during this challenging time is that 12% of the furloughed employees have now been redeployed based on this talent exchange model. I love to hear that we're continuing to get energy from the market around critical questions, and Kelly Services told some great stories of how they're integrating their talent function to be inclusive of both talent management and talent acquisition. We'd love to hear from the market, and you should see a survey this week from us regarding how organizations are either creating separate or combined functions for how they interact and think about things like talent review, workforce planning, et cetera. We're also going to dive more into how organizations are thinking about employment brand, as well as things like pipelining with special guests next week of the TA leader from Facebook. Last thing that I'll point out is that the community is continuing to dive into critical questions on not only the meetings, but one-on-one with myself and our head of executive search, Kate Jackson. We are continuing to add to our employer resource center that not only covers TA, but we're continuing to dive into things like total rewards, diversity and inclusion, as well as how are organizations thinking about return to the office, return to work. And we've got some fantastic examples, including a checklist that our research team has built to really aid in your organization's approach to what's next. With that, I will leave you with the wishes of, I hope that you have a productive week and that you be well. Take care.